Hello, my lovely Taurus. How are you? I hope this finds you well. So we are going to be doing your love reading for the next 10 days. It is a general reading, so it may not be able to resonate for all of you. If you want something that is meant for your exact energy, I have personals open. They are on sale right now. You can receive a 3-question recorded video reading for $20 or an hour-long Zoom reading for $50, and everything that you'll need to know about scheduling is in the description box below for you. We're inviting your angels, spirit guides, and ancestors to come in and assist us with this reading today. All right, Taurus. Got the Tower in the reverse as a situation. Feels like somebody's trying to avoid a tower moment here, Taurus. Like somebody's trying to keep the tower up brick by brick. We've all been there. We've all done that, Taurus. Whether this is you or the other person. Could be both. And sometimes when we do that, we kind of just postpone the inevitable, or we, there's different types of ways to avoid a tower moment, right? There's the kind where we take preventative measures ahead of time to avoid something in the future, right? Like, buying car insurance so that you can avoid a potential tower moment there, that kind of energy. Or there's a difference in when something is already falling apart. The tower's already crumbling and we're trying to hold it up brick by brick. That's kind of what I feel here. And the problem with that is that we end up putting ourselves through a lot more pain and dragging it out to avoid letting the tower fall and the feelings that come with that. Now, there's a lot of fear that surrounds that. We have to face a lot of tough feelings. We have to face a lot of grief, a lot of hardship, learning to live without somebody, being lonely. Those are a lot of tough feelings, and we end up trying to keep the tower together so we can avoid. Right, we can avoid all of that. The problem is that sometimes I don't think that we realize how much we end up putting, how much pain and suffering we put ourselves through trying to keep it together. So you have the Ten of Wands here for your energy. It's getting really heavy, Taurus. You're trying to keep it together brick by brick, but it's getting really heavy. And I almost feel like I feel like this could be really dominating your energy at this time, Taurus. It's almost like he's got his head buried in these wands. He can't even see anything else around him. He can't see any of the blessings in his life or anything else that's going on around him, because he's so focused on this situation here. We have the Emperor in the reverse for the person that you're dealing with. I do want to clarify that. Seven of Cups in the reverse. I don't care for the Emperor in the reverse a good portion of the time. It does kind of feel here to me that the person that you're dealing with, okay, they could... it's kind of a my way or the highway vibe that I'm getting with that. It's like they're not interested in the things that you are wanting here, Taurus, or anything to, it's just their mind is kind of made up on what they want here. It's my way or the highway. And I feel like they've been in that energy. Even with the Hangman, it can talk about a change in perspective, but I don't think that this person has utilized this time to the best of their ability here. I don't think they've used it to gain a positive perspective or to reflect or to grow, okay? I feel like they're just like doubling down on their position here. The challenge is the Five of Pentacles. Feeling left out in the cold. Also just having to, like we talked about in the beginning, having to deal with all those feelings, all those, the loneliness, the feeling left out, the feeling abandoned, all the stuff that comes with that we're trying to avoid facing, but the things that you're putting yourself through to hold on. I saw somewhere where they said it takes a lot less, if you make a fist to hold on to something, it takes a lot more effort to hold on to it than it does just to let it go. And it's painful to let go of things, absolutely, but it's painful to hold on to them too. So that's your challenge for the next 10 days. Something you're not aware of is the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Be cautious, Taurus, if you are using your resources as a way to, help this person or get this person back in some way or do something for them, in an effort to have them see that how much you care or that you're there for them. Any of that stuff, because it doesn't, to me, I'm going to be very honest with you, Taurus, it doesn't look like that stuff seems to make a difference to this person. And I feel like a lot of this is you doing it out of the goodness of your heart. It's not necessarily for the reason of, I want you to, I want a certain outcome. For you guys, I think you love this person and you guys are very giving, okay? But I do think that you are hoping to have some positive effect from that. Who wouldn't? That's okay. That being said, I do feel like this could be very, very draining on your resources. So just keep that in mind. If it's not that, if that's not your story, that's okay. Don't take that on then. Then I would say this, because that could also lead to this as the challenge of lack too, okay? Financial lack and worry created because of the situation. Now, if it's not that, if it's not finances, I think that what you're just not aware of is this person is not willing to put the hard work in to make this work, okay? Things are very unstable. And then the Page of Swords here in the reverse. I do feel like the person you're dealing with could be kind of petty, especially with their words. They could, they say hurt people hurt people. We're not putting this person down. I just feel like this person could have a tendency to say some hurtful things here. So the more that you're trying to hold on to this, it's like the more that they're just kind of getting nastier, the more that they're just getting, unkind with their words. And I just feel like ultimately Taurus is just putting you through a lot, okay? So I am going to leave that there. We're going to get you some advice, Taurus, and I'm going to be sending you guys lots of love and some extra prayers, okay? I know it's hard to let go of things, but it's hurting you to hold on to, okay? So for my Tauruses where this is your story, I'm praying for you to find the strength to do what's best for you, okay? Let's get you some advice. This advice could be something that Spirit wants you to reflect on, to be aware of, to work on. Out of balance. Your life is out of balance. You need to have more fun. You need more laughter, more joy, and more silliness. Yeah, like I said, I think you guys have been so focused on this painful situation that that's all you're seeing. Okay, there's a lot. Life is precious and it's beautiful and you have a lot. There's a lot of joy that can still be had here, okay? Spirit wants you to focus on your happiness, on your joy at this time. That is what I have for you, Taurus. If it resonates, let me know. If it doesn't, check out your other placements, okay? And if you want personal prayers for any reason, you can just put a little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and I will go through and pray for you. Everything that you need to know, whether it's about this reading, scheduling personal readings, my Patreon, or the tarot course, all of that is in the description box below for you, okay? And if this is where we part, thank you guys for being here and supporting me, and I will see you soon.